Hello there, you're now with me, Lorenzo Isaac, for TVS English News at 5. Let us begin with some updates on GE15. Promises made during the last state election by the ruling coalition Gabungan Party Sarawak GPS with regard to the establishment of a sovereign fund have been realised. With its planning nearing the final stage, Premier of Sarawak Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said bill on the Sovereign Wealth Fund will be tabled at the State Legislative Assembly Dun sitting at the end of this month.
That's why what we promise, we deliver. Si kena orang lain yang promise tapi si deliver, ditagih dia ada. Jadi jaga-jaga kita orang semahan, salah niat kelak. 2 kali lagi kita jangan pisah berbuat 2 kali. Jadi kita, kerjaan kita, promise, deliver. Macam pilihan raya negeri, saya promise. Saya akan tubuh dana berdaulat sovereign fund for the future of Sarawak. I deliver. This month I will present a law on sovereign fund. Kemana kita cakap, kita betul kerja.
Previously, Abang Johari said the team is learning sovereign wealth funds from nations with abundant natural resources like Norway, less resource-rich countries like Singapore, as well as cities with specialized money management like London. The funds aims to ensure the future of the younger generation in addition to guaranteeing the state's financial position. On another development, the Premier said with the development of Kota Semarahan, yet another promise has been fulfilled.
Jadi saudara-saudara, bermakna Semarahan is ready booming. With all this in place, dan kerajaan kita sekarang ini kita dapat membangunkannya kerana our economy is quite strong and our also financial strength must be there. Kalau tidak, susah. That's why we managed to give 1.5 billion. I still remember I announced this di Kota Samahan during your anniversary. I think 2 years ago, the Civic Center, dan saya deliver. I deliver it. That's why what we promised, we deliver.
He said this when speaking at the 6th anniversary dinner of Kota Semarahan Municipal Council MPKS on Friday, November 11th.
In view of the current uncertain economic situation, there is no urgent need for a public holiday to be declared ahead of GE15. Premier of Sarawak Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said, therefore it is inappropriate to gazette November 18, which is the day before the polling day for GE15, as a public holiday.
Apa yang berlaku, ekonomi kita akan terjejas. Apabila kita gazette holiday, you have to pay double kepada workers. Ini akan menaikkan ongkos dalam kita keadaan ekonomi tidak menentu. Saya fikir tidak wajar kita terpaksa tolak. Apa yang berlaku menjejaskan ekonomi kita, produktivitas akan down. Kena gazetted public holiday, you have to pay double. Jadi kita ambil kira semualah.
He said this at a press conference after officiating at the Sarawak Ku Sayang program at Dataran Pekan Lingga yesterday, November 11th. So far, Selangor, Negeri Sembilan and Pulau Pinang have declared November 18th a public holiday to facilitate voters to return to vote on November 19th.
Ridwan Rubin, an independent candidate vying for the Tenom seat, has joined Parti Kesejahteraan Demokratik Masyarakat (KDM). Ridwan's membership form was handed over to KDM President Peter Anthony, whose nomination for the Tenom parliamentary seat was rejected last Saturday, November 5th. Peter confirmed the matter when saying the Sabah party's election machinery will be mobilized to campaign for Ridwan in Tenom. For more updates, we have Amirul Mukninin live from Torrance, Sabah. Go ahead, Amirul.
Thank you, Lorenzo. Today, update from Sabah. Independent candidate in Tenom joins KDM. As we confirmed, the Ridwan Rubin, an independent candidate, vying for the Tenom seat, who actually, before this, is an independent candidate. We can confirm today by Dato' Peter Anthony, when contacted by the media, saying the Sabah party election machinery will be mobilized to campaign for Ridwan in Tenom Parliament. And Peter said today that the only thing is that we cannot use our KDM flag or logo during Ridwan campaign. A little bit detail about Ridwan is the son of Kemabong Assemblyman Rubin Balang, who had won the seat as an independent candidate in the September 2020 state elections. Rubin is now with the Bersatu, and Peter nomination papers were rejected by elected commission last Saturday on the ground that he had unresolved court case. This has sparked a ruckus among KDM supporters, with 300 of them attempting to storm the nomination center. A widely shared video clip on social media showed tear gas being fired into crowd carrying flag bearing the party's logo. About Peter, a former infrastructure development minister, was dead arrested to assist police in investigation into the riot before being released. As we can see today, the cases when Rubin Balang's sons joined the KDM will bring change to the geopolitics in Sabah, especially to Gabungan Rakyat Sabah and Barisan Nasional. Get back to your studio. Thank you, and always good evening and good night.
Thank you, Amirul, for an in-depth coverage all the way from Sabah. Now, moving on, the Gabungan Party's route GPS has a good momentum to win GE15. Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Awang Tenghali Ahsan said the momentum should be continued as the people place high hopes for GPS.
Ya, saya sudah pergi ke beberapa tempat dan saya melihat bahawa momentum itu begitu baik, dan apa yang penting ialah untuk kita meneruskan momentum itu, dan mereka menaruh keyakinan terhadap kerajaan GPS di bawah pimpinan yang amat berhormat Premier kita. Ini adalah untuk masa depan kita. Itu sebabkan itu kita harus mempertahankan, berjuang bersama, berjalan dalam satu haluan yang sama untuk memastikan negeri kita ini akan terus stabil, maju dan makmur.
He said when met by reporters during the land title deed presentation ceremony for a Section 18 of the Sarawak Land Code for agriculture for the Jalan Matadeng Selangau area and the temporary occupancy license for the Village Expansion Scheme SPK in Kuala Balinggian.
Welcome back. A total of 352 native customary right NCR land and 35 temporary occupation license TOL have been granted to residents around the MUKAH area. This is in line with the government's initiative in defending Sarawakians' right as outlined in the GPS manifesto. Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Amar Awang Teng Hali Ahsan, said this shows the government's commitment in empowering its people.
Jadi banyaklah Tok Mahan dulu mengatakan bahawa pengukuran tanah di bawah Seksyen 6 Kanun Tanah Negeri ini adalah cara kerajaan untuk nak rampas tanah. Tapi sebaliknya apa yang berlaku? Syukur Alhamdulillah lah rakyat kita tidak mudah terpengaruh. Apa yang berlaku sekarang ini banyak permohonan-permohonan yang telah pun kita terima. Dan ini adalah program yang berterusan kerajaan.
He was speaking during the land title deed presentation ceremony for Section 18 of the Sarawak Land Code for Agriculture for the Jalan Matadeng Selangau area and the temporary occupancy license for the Village Expansion Scheme (SPK) in Kuala Balinggian today, November 12. Adding further, he said that more than 1 million hectares of NCR land have been measured and 800,000 have been gazetted in Sarawak. Elaborating, Awang Tengah said the state government from the 60s until 2010 has never failed to survey NCR land.
Tapi demi untuk membantu, maka kerajaan negeri telah memperuntukkan sebanyak 40 juta ya. Dan juga meningkatkan kaki tangan kita 436 yang melibatkan perbelanjaan tidak kurang daripada 30 juta setahun. Kita juga tidak buat sebarangan. Sebelum kerja-kerja penyukatan dibuat, kita membuat perundingan dengan mereka yang terlibat, mengadakan dialog misalnya. Kita bincang dan setelah mendapat persetujuan daripada mereka, barulah kita laksanakan kerja-kerja penyukatan ini.
As of October 31st, 2022, a number of 12,095 residential lots have been measured, of which 11,272 lots have been issued with land title deeds under Section 18 in the MUKAH division. Through the NCR Land Measurement Program, there are 56 areas that have been approved to be measured, involving an area of over 19,000 hectares.
Contestants for Getaran Jiwa, Nadahar Idrus and Akim Hidayat were ecstatic and excited when both qualified for the semi-final Getaran Jiwa. Nadahar and Akim, who both scored 60.55 and 50.74% respectively, were caught by surprise when the announcement was made, considering this week's contestant went all out to perform to take on the semi-finals center stage.
Nadar, 28 years old, who sang Madu Tiga on Friday, said he was intimidated by the presence of famous singer Liza Hanim as guest judge. He aspires to be a singer like her and hopes for support from his family and friends.
Rancangan ini memang nak lebih, memang nak terus lagi dalam bidang itu dan disokong oleh.
Meanwhile, Akim, who sang Berkorban Apa Saja, did not expect that his rendition would touch the hearts of the jury, especially Norafiza Busman, who was on the verge of tears. At the same time, he told reporters that he wanted to take a break before taking center stage in the semi-final.
Saya untuk next adalah kejap. Jadi bila perancangan untuk tak tahu kita pun tak tahu lagu apa yang akan kita dapat. So kalau tak ada lagu, jadi kita pun tak ada perancangan untuk lagu.
Nadar and Akim will be competing with Sam Dean, Izwan Dahlan, Suili George, Madi Sepuan, Arul Ariel, and Santiana Ramli in the upcoming semi-final stage. Meanwhile, there will be 2 more participants that will be announced in the upcoming 5th episode of Getaran Jiwa next week. Don't forget to tune in to Getaran Jiwa every Friday at 8:45 p.m. only on TVS Astro Channel 122 and MyTV.
That's all the time we have for TVS News at 5. I'm Lorenzo Isaac. Thank you for watching.